Virginia's home sales activity is expected to increase in 2025 by strong demand and higher inventory. Also, home prices will continue their increase, but at a slower pace. Nothing like what we saw during the height of COVID. And we're expecting mortgage rates to trend down by the end of this year. Now, I heard another speaker on a podcast I was listening to give the analogy of mortgage rates went up like an elevator, but they're going to come down like going down a flight of stairs. So what does all of that mean for Danville, Virginia and our local market? Hello, my name is David Totten. I'm a licensed real estate agent here in Virginia and North Carolina with eXp Realty. My team and I, we get calls and texts every day from people just like you looking to make a move to this area, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 6 weeks or 60 days, schedule a Zoom meeting with me. That link is in the description below, and we'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to this area. So what we want to talk about today are what happened in January of 2025, the opening month of the brand new year. And we want to follow our 4 key data points to see what really happened. So that is, how many new listings did we have? How many sold listings did we have? How long were those houses on the market? And what was that median sales price? And hopefully all of this will help you, whether you're in the market to buy or sell. It just helps you make a better and more educated decision. So let's take a look at the numbers. So when we look at new listings for January 2025, we had 43 come to the market. The low was 38,500. The high was 494,900, which put us at a median of $195,000. So when we compare those numbers to January of 2024, we see that we had slightly more listings, but a lower median price. So we had a low of 39,900, let's just say 40,000. We had a high of 990,000, and our median again was $157,000. So looking back at January of this year, median was 195,000. Looking at last year was 157,000. So how many homes sold in January of just last month? 32. When we look at 2024, 35, so those numbers are about the same. And that median sales price this past month, January 2025, was $140,000. But I want you to notice last year around this time, that median sale price was $170,000. So our final data point of days on the market in 2025 of January. Days on the market was 105 when it comes to those houses selling. So a little over about 3 months, 3.5 months. And looking at January 2024, that number was down to 79 days on the market, which is a little less than 3 months. So, we'll have to look at what was really going on at that time. Last year, mortgage rates were still high like they are today. I saw a report which we'll look at here shortly of mortgage rates in the mid 6s to high to low 7s. So when we look at what is going on in the economy, we have to look at what's been happening with the new administration taking charge this past month, and all the things that they're doing with the so-called trade wars and the tariffs for Canada and Mexico, which are our largest trading partners, and then China with everything that's going on there. And these companies, when they hear that the US is looking to impose tariffs on the goods that we import from them, they retaliated almost immediately. And so we did see that tariffs were put on hold for 30 days as of yesterday. with Mexico and Canada. Now, things are still up in the air as far as China is concerned, but those things, I was thinking, what impact could that have on the housing market? And, I do know that we import a lot of lumber from Canada. So when you look at that effect, housing prices, still on the rise now, but could go up exponentially if that were the case. We won't know, like I said, for another month, but I did find a report that I found interesting. And it looks like the Trump pauses tariffs, but threat of trade war hangs over food and drinks. And this was put out a little while ago, early this morning. But President Trump's threat to impose tariffs on imports from Canada, Mexico, and China initially, and potentially the European Union, at a later date, has left countries and companies wondering how such a move would affect them, which is also affecting us all. And what's the latest? President Trump has shown that his pre-inauguration threat to impose hefty trade tariffs on Canada, Mexico, and China was not mere saber rattling, but he has also shown that he is open to a deal. So we do know that with Mexico and President Sheinbaum, that she, was calling 10,000 troops to the border to help secure the border because of this whole fentanyl crisis. So it's a war on drugs. We've seen it before. But, really, what does that mean? What does that mean for you? If we're looking at the cost of food and beverages and basic needs going up, you think about it. If you have to spend more money on your needs, how likely are you to buy or sell a new house at the moment? And really, that's really up to you. There are other factors that affect that decision, but these are just things to think about. So I did want to give you an update, as promised, on the housing market monthly of what's going on here in Danville, Virginia. One more report I do want us to look at really briefly before I let you go, because I don't want to hold you long. I just want you to know what's going on. So it did say, and this is for as far as mortgage rates are concerned, as of the date of this recording, that mortgage rates really haven't seen a change since yesterday. 30-year fixed is 7.05%. A 15-year fixed is 6.45%. We see that the 30-year jumbo went up slightly, 7.34. 30-year FHA, 6.46%, and a 30-year VA loan at 6.48. So, there you go. Mortgage rates are doing what mortgage rates do. Again, we do see and expect them to start trending downward. But again, it's just going to be taking stair steps down. And we know how that is. We got another 12-month ride. So we'll see what's happening. But I hope this video did help. Again, this is our real estate market update for January 2025 in Danville, Virginia. My name is David Totten, licensed realtor with eXp Realty here in Danville, Virginia. Drop a comment. Let us know what you're thinking and how you feel about the things that are going on in our nation with the tariffs and the trade wars with other nations. We want to hear from you. And whether you're looking to buy or not, give us a call, shoot us a text, schedule that Zoom meeting with us so we can definitely help you make a smooth move to this area. Until we see you in the next video, take care. God bless. We love you. Bye-bye.